Anyway, so on. Just learned that riff. All these videos lately are by paid request. So if there's a song you want me to do, I'll cram all I can into 10 minutes for a video. Just contact me at beginnerguitarlesson@yahoo.com. And I have my 5 DVD box set on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. If you're having any trouble playing these songs, that DVD box set will help you with your skills to make everything easier all around, I think. So just check that out. We're going to start with, this is actually the hardest part is going back and forth, because the first part of the riff is down here and the second part is up here. And we're going to start with, on the low E string, with my middle finger, my left hand on the 3rd fret, right here, see that? And I'm going to pick that one time, the low E. Now, after that, I'm going to take my first finger, my pointer, and I'm going to put it on the A string, which is the next string towards the floor. Okay, and I'm going to pick that. But the thing you have to do is make sure that you don't let the low E string keep ringing, because you don't want to get this. Hear that? You need to mute it. So what I do after I play that low E on 3 is I bring my palm down on the low E with my right hand and stop it from ringing, stop it from vibrating, and then I get that A string there. Okay, so it goes 3 on the low E, and then 1 1st fret on the A string. You can also take the tip of that first finger and lightly touch the low E, and that'll stop it from ringing too. It'll mute it. Okay, so 3, 1. Then we're going to do a slide up to 3. Okay. So after you pick 1, and don't pick again, just slide up to 3. So bum bum, and it's kind of a slow slide. It's not a real fast one. So that's really 3 things. First thing, second thing, and the third thing is the slide up to 3 on the A string. Now once you get there, we want to do a power chord. Now normally I taught you how to do a power chord like this, where you use these 2 little fingers. But when you're going fast, sometimes it's easier to just bar it with this ring finger, to lay it flat. So that's the way I'm going to do it here, okay? If you really want to do it with these 2 fingers, that's fine. But after I slide it to 3, I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm going to lay it flat on the D string and the G string. Now the D string is the 3rd string down from the ceiling, 1, 2, 3, and the G string is the very next one. And I'm flattening it out and placing it on the 5th fret there, okay, pressing both of them down. And then I'm going to pick all 3 strings, the A and the D and the G. Now I don't want the low E to come out, so how am I going to prevent that? Well, this first finger is lightly touching with the tip, the low E, so that it does not make a noise. Well, you hear a harmonic there, but the idea is, you see, so you hear those 3 strings make a C power chord. So that's 4 things. Let's go over them. You have the first thing, the 3 here, and then the 1st fret on the A, and then the slide is the 3rd thing, and then the 4th thing is that bar, and then you do all 3. One more time for that. Ba-ba-dum-bum. In slow motion again. Now I'm going to pick down here so I can play it a little better, but bum-ba-dum-bum is the rhythm. Bum-ba-dum-bum. There you go. Hear that? You really got to mute that low E. If you don't, it's going to sound horrible. Now, after that, I'm going to slide up here. And if you have had my DVD set and you're watching the lessons, you know that this is a C minor pentatonic scale or blues scale if I'm up here on the 8th fret, okay? So I'm going to come up here to the 8th fret, and I'm going to do this second part of the riff. Okay, really cool. And all we're using is the scale, the pentatonic scale here. And what I'm going to do is take my ring finger, and I'm going to bar, that means I'm going to flatten it out, and I'm going to press 2 strings down, the G string and the B, okay? So here's the high E. I want the next 2 strings towards the ceiling. So the G and the B string are barred on 10. I don't know what I said. It's 10, okay, because this is 12 with the 2 dots. So 10 is here, and I get, all right? Now the next thing I want is my first finger here on the 10th fret. So this is fret 10, and I still have the G and the B string down flat. Then I have, Okay, if you notice, I put all 3 fingers down when I did the first one, just because it adds some more support to it. It gives you a little more strength. So you have, okay? And you want to mute after that first one. And then we're going to go to the D string on fret 10. So the D string is the next string towards the floor after the E and the A here. So D string, and then I'm just going to pick that one string, that one note. So I have 3 things so far. A bar on 10 on the GB, a bar on 8 on the GB, and then a single note on the D on the 10th fret. And I'm going to vibrate a little bit. Bow, little shake there. Bum, bum, bum. And you don't want to connect it. You don't want to go like that. You want to. So make sure you mute with that right hand, okay? Then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do those 3 things again. Bar on 10, bar on 8, and then bar on, or not bar, but just a single note on the 10th fret on the D. So you go, bah, that's all you do. And then you start all over again. Now for me, that's the hardest part, is going from here all the way back down and repeating that, okay? But let's go through it really slowly here. We have... Okay, so that's the tough part to me. Let me change a DVD here. Burning DVDs as I do a lesson. Now let's get to the verse part. Now the verse is going to start out pretty much similar to the way you started the riff. When the singing starts, I don't know the words, but it's da da ba ba da na 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 ba 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 da na 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 na. They come running just as fast as they can, 'cause every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Then we start all over. If you know the words, don't email me the words. I don't need them. Thank you very much, but I don't need them. All right, let's do the verse real quickly here. We have bum. All right, we did that already. Then do it again, second time. And then after that, we're going to do this. 3, 3rd fret on the low E. And then we're going to do a power chord on 3 on the A string. So we have 3, 5, 5 on the A, D, G. And you can do it this way if you want, or you bar, either way. And then slide to 1. And then do that 1 again. And then do a power chord on 1 on the low E, which would be 1, 3, 3 on the A, E, on the E, A, D. All right, so let's go through the verse part slowly. Here we go. We do that again. And then this time, 3, 3, 1, and then 1, 1. Can we do it again? Bum, bum. So after we do it the second time, then we're going to do this. They come running just as fast as they can. What we're going to do there is we're going to do a power chord on the low E on 3. So 3 on the low E, and then 5, 5 on the A, D chorus. Now I'm going to palm mute. I'm going to take the palm of my right hand and lightly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16 times. And I'm going to start out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I gradually let off that pressure so I get more sound just as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl's crazy. And that chord right there is 3, power chord on the A. So I have 3 on the A and 5, 5 on the D, G. And then play it. And then every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. And then we start all over to the first riff. Alright, so I got the main riff and the verse chords in there, so, and I guess the chorus part. I would love if somebody wanted to hire me to do the solo. I would love to do the solo for this. ZZ Top solos are really pretty easy, but they're really cool and they're good solos to start with. I got to stop here because I only got 10 minutes. Talk to you guys later.